I'm going to be reading the book, The Perfect Nest. This is my favorite book, and it does have some words in another language, and so I try my best with them, but it's okay if you mess up. So The Perfect Nest. I see some signs on this page. Look, there's some arrows pointing, and it says nest. I bet the nest is somewhere in that barn. The perfect nest. Jack the cat gathered together everything he needed, then built the perfect nest. Dry and cozy and just the right size. But the nest was not for Jack. With this perfect nest, he would attract a perfect chicken who would lay a perfect egg, which would make a perfect omelet for a cat like Jack. Soon enough, a chicken came along. That looks like a good nest to me. It has a fan, because I bet it's hot. It even has a welcome mat and pillows. Oh, this chicken is going to love it. "Ay caramba," she cried, "a perfect nest." She hopped up and laid a small egg. Then a duck waddled by. "Sacre bleu," she cried, "the perfect nest." I see something that's probably going to be a little bit of a problem. The duck pushed the chicken out, hopped up and laid a medium-sized egg. Then a goose lumbered by. "Great balls of fire," she cried, "a perfect nest." Oh my goodness. The goose pushed the duck out, hopped up and laid a large egg. Jack's mouth began to water. 3 eggs would make 3 omelets. He's got some things that he's going to cook his omelet with. I wonder if he's going to get 3 omelets. But then the duck leaped onto the goose's back. "This is my nest." The chicken flew up onto the duck. "No, this is my nest." The 3 cackled and quacked and honked, but each refused to leave the perfect nest. They squished each other for days. Each day, Jack tried to get the birds off the eggs. "Fire! Fire!" he cried. They didn't move. "Flood! Flood!" he cried. They didn't move. "Wolf! Wolf!" he cried. But the chicken, the duck, and the goose would not move. It's a clever cat. Finally, Jack stood before them. "You birds are so silly. The next farm over has an even better nest, and it's empty. Why doesn't one of you use that nest?" "An empty nest?" cried the chicken. "Without a goose to sit on my head? Ay caramba!" "Sacre bleu," cried the duck. "I'm tired of smelling like the chicken. That nest is mine." "Great balls of fire," cried the goose. "Out of my way." And they all flapped away. Alone at last, Jack returned to the nest and peeked inside. He arranged the eggs neatly in a row. Small breakfast, medium lunch, and large dinner. Jack's stomach rumbled. But then, if I look real closely, I see something right here. Looks like a crack. Crack! The small egg broke open, and out popped a wet baby chick, who looked up at Jack and said, "Ay caramba, Mama. Crackety-snap, the medium-sized egg broke and opened, and out scrambled a wet baby duck, who looked up at Jack and said, Sacre bleu, bonjour, madame. Crickety-crackety-boom! The largest egg broke open, and out stepped a wet baby goose, who looked up at Jack and said, Great balls of fire! Howdy, Ma! Look at Jack's face. How does he look? I can see that he's got kind of a frown, so he could be sad, but his eyes are open real wide, so it might be that he's scared. Jack stared at the babies. What was he to do? He couldn't make omelets out of them. Dry me, dry me, dry me, cried the soggy baby chick. Feed me, feed me, feed me, cried the hungry baby duck. Play, 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 cried the excited baby goose. I wonder what he's going to do. Jack hid in the barn. The three babies found him. He hid in the woods, but the three babies found him. Jack hid under the tractor, but the three found him. The three babies found him and dragged him back to the nest. I wonder why they want him to come back to the nest. Sleep, 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 the tired babies finally whispered. Cold, 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 said the shivering babies. Jack stretched out his hand. Someone had to care for these babies, but there was no one else around. Jack lifted all three babies into the nest. Buenas noches, Mama, said the baby chick. Bonne nuit, Madame, said the baby duck. Sweet dreams, Ma, said the baby goose. Then Jack climbed into the nest, and the babies fell asleep. That's when he realized that this really was the perfect nest. So I'm wondering why he thinks it's the perfect nest now. So I think it might be because he has 1, 2, 3 little babies that love him a lot, and he's getting to take care of them. And so now it is the perfect nest. And that's the end.